Today I'd like to discuss the importance of having multiple storylines. This book is about the cinematic techniques of these masters. It's the book that sparked my interest in watching films more consciously. My former boss at the vocational school, who was always kind to me, recommended this book, saying, "Hey, you should read this." So I read it and found it really interesting. After reading it, I started appreciating directors like Kotani Sugio and Nomura Yoshitaro more. I believe the book mentioned that it's good to have multiple storylines. I couldn't find that exact part when I looked back yesterday, but I remember reading something like that. The idea is that it's beneficial to have multiple storylines. For example, take the old tale of Momotaro. It's mostly a single-line story. There's one main storyline centered around Momotaro. Now, I'm not very good at explaining this, but if Momotaro's story is storyline A, that's fine for the old tale. But for a film, multiple storylines work better. For instance, the demons. The demons could have their own storyline, let's call it B. While Momotaro is growing up, during that time, the demons are attacking nearby villages and causing trouble. That's their storyline. Then we return to Momotaro's story, where Momotaro befriends a dog, and then he gains other companions as well. If you tell a dog to go find something, and it has to go look for a friend on its own, that's how storyline C is born. Meanwhile, when a dog has multiple storylines, it can switch between them, going back and forth. The best part about this is that it never gets boring. I particularly felt this with old anime storyboards. There were routes to get different outcomes, right? For example, in Mahim's 4th episode, Tatsuki Nagai's storyboard, I wanted to study it, so I transcribed it. But at an incredible speed, the storyline kept changing back and forth. There was Maida's perspective, and then I forgot the name, but there was someone like the Dark Day guy, right? It switched to their view, then to other princesses' perspectives. It's a work with many characters, so it kept switching at a high pace, barely 10 cuts before changing again. Watching this, I realized I'd never get bored of it. It changes so rapidly, giving it such strong momentum. Having multiple storylines is really important, I thought. That's right. When making regular videos, multiple sounds are crucial. What surprised me later was The openings and music videos, right? I studied various openings when making one. This was around the mid 2000s, I think. Sorry, this isn't about multiple storylines. Code Geass's opening really impressed me then. It felt different from other openings. The Code Geass opening. It's good to have proper matches. It's by director Goro Taniguchi, right? About openings. Other openings then were more straightforward. Taniguchi's Code Geass opening was unique. It matched music with quick cuts. Cuts changed with the music's rhythm. I thought that was really impressive. That's right. Director Taniguchi, you know? His background is interesting. Not from animation originally. I think he came from theatre. Was I wrong about that? I'm not sure, sorry. It's been a while. Sorry, I'm not finished with this thought. His theatre background made him time sensitive. I thought that then, but now I'm unsure. What was that song, I wonder? Cuts match the music, not the story. I thought that was really cool. Linking lyrics with visuals. Cutting to match the music's rhythm. Rewatching, I felt it was quite slow. Now about multiple storylines. In music videos. There's the song and the visuals. This is... You can split this into multiple lines. What I mean is the song lyrics and visuals. I thought it's better if they don't match. Of course, it's okay to do something totally different. It can be good or bad, but I think it's best to match in some places. The flow of the song storyline and the flow of the visual storyline. It's better to separate these and create multiple lines. This creates a sense of speed. If lyrics and visuals match completely, it can feel a bit slow. That was my discovery. These 2 points were what I wanted to say. Creating multiple storylines is good. That's what I was talking about. Thank you very much. What's that?